Police are hired to serve and protect. So what if someone is pretending to be an officer?
A woman in Muscatine says it happened to her during a traffic stop. Her quick thinking might have saved her life. That is the top story at 6 o'clock. She got stopped by someone she thought was an officer in an unmarked car. It happened near Highway 6 and Moscow Road in Muscatine Sunday morning. She asked the man to confirm he worked in law enforcement. He couldn't do it and then said she was free to go. Investigators are now looking for a man in his 30s or 40s. They say he was driving a dark Ford Focus.
Local 4's Taylor Bozer joining us live in the newsroom right now with how to prevent this from happening to you. Taylor?
Jim, and knowing how to confirm an officer is pulling you over is a good first step in avoiding a situation like this. You can call 911 to make sure there is a law enforcement vehicle in the area. In this situation, the woman did the right thing by asking questions to find out if the man was who he said he was.
Getting pulled over by a police officer can be scary, but what's even scarier is someone impersonating an officer.
We did have a female pulled over by what she described to be a impersonator.
She asked questions to try and confirm it was an officer, and that may have saved her life.
You have the right to ask some questions. You know, have that officer identify themselves, who they work for. A legitimate officer isn't going to have an issue answering those questions at all.
If you get pulled over by an unmarked vehicle, there are things you can look for to determine if it's a member of law enforcement.
Typically, the unmarkeds that we deploy, as well as the city, they're going to have a lot more lights in them, where somebody that's just trying to get by or trying to impersonate law enforcement might have limited number of lights.
Captain Quinn Reese says it's better to be overly cautious.
If it is an actual officer, maybe do something to let that officer know that you do see him, you do intend on pulling over, throwing your four-way flashers on. We don't have an issue if you decide to call 911.
By doing that, you can check to see if there is in fact an officer pulling you over. If something like this does happen to you, Reese says to get as much information as you can.
Vehicle descriptions, descriptions of the person that's stopping you. If the opportunity is there to get a plate number, get that. Those are phenomenal.
Captain Reese tells me they have had a number of leads come in regards to this incident. He says they are working to track those down, but as of right now, they do not have a suspect, but they say they will let the public know when they do.